Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Today I wanted to come on and just share a couple of things with you. One is a bit of a confession, and the other is just sharing with you what I have in mind over the next few weeks or so. So the confession is that over the past several years, I've really struggled with my creativity and posting videos. I love posting videos. As you can see here, I have several videos just here, and I have more than what's here. I have videos up on YouTube that were done long before I ever had a Mac, and then some of these that you see here were never even posted to YouTube, because even after editing them, I just didn't think they were worthy of being posted. I'm sorry, that's little Bella over there barking. My youngest daughter, I guess, just made a sound. I don't know if she's leaving for work or what was said. Anyway, back to what I was saying, if I can remember. Anyhow, I've been trying to, I think I shared in a video, my New Year's video for 2018. Had to remember what year we were in. That I was planning on doing more videos. I hadn't been doing a whole lot. I was in school, so that was one of the things that was making it challenging to get videos up and to create. School for me was very stressful, which is fine. But I poured all my energy and everything into that, to the neglect of my creativity and time with my husband, my retired husband, and my family. And we had I had been praying about it for a while. You know, the reason behind what I was doing, whether it was the right thing that I should be doing at this stage of my life. And then we had a family tragedy in November that kind of changed my direction and my focus in life. And that change also brought with it more time, I thought, to refresh and renew my YouTube channel and to share more with you guys. But if you've been following me, you may have noticed I'm still struggling to, figure out what to do. It's not that I don't have a lot of ideas for videos, because I do. That's what I do. I'm an ideals person. It's the execution that I sometimes struggle with. So the creativity part, I've been thinking a lot about it, and it occurred to me recently that aside from just life in general, there are a couple of things that are hindering that. One, I have lost track or focus on one of the areas of paper crafting that I enjoy the most, and that is using my machines. And I need to get back to that. I enjoy stamping. I enjoy all these different techniques I've been learning over the years and dabbling in, and all of that. I want to continue to do that, but also get back to just a lot more die cutting. And with that being said, there was another thing that actually stood out to me, and I believe was my biggest hindrance. And I don't know if any of you can relate to this. It may just be me. But let me back up a bit. Before I started homeschooling my kids many years ago, I was into like sewing and crafting and all that kind of stuff. And then I started homeschooling and I stopped doing a lot of things I used to do, like sewing or, taking time to make a homemade pie or whatever it was. I started doing those things less or not at all. And that's fine. I poured all my energy into homeschooling my kids and, learning how to do that better and all that kind of stuff. And then as they all began to get older and graduate, and then actually as I got down to the last one or two, somewhere along the way, I purchased a Cricut expression. I had known about this Cricut. So I stumbled across it in one of the big box stores. And I remember looking at it and thinking, wow, that looks really cool. But I didn't buy it. It cost too much. And it caught my interest because I had already been trying to, make homemade cards on my own. I even had a few card making books. And so it was probably, I don't know how many years before I finally purchased one. And so it was the beginning of my paper crafting journey. There was a bit of a learning curve. My first card was atrocious. But as I began to learn how to use the machine, I actually really enjoyed it. And I crafted almost every day. My craft room was in my bedroom. I discovered some YouTube videos, and that got me started on that journey of watching a lot of you. So a couple of ladies, they were like the first couple of ladies that I watched. They're off to other things now, but they were focused on Cricut projects at that time. I still follow them, and I've started following a whole lot of other ladies along the way, and a couple of gentlemen. Anyway, so that started my paper crafting journey. Eventually, I became a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm sorry if I'm going to try to make this quick as I can. I'm trying to give a little interest to the video because I am not video ready. And so that's why we're staring at my just my videos here, and just to give the screen some interest. Back to what I was saying. So I became a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I had learned about Stampin' Up! Like 10 years prior. I went to a Stampin' Up! Party. I was a wonderful customer because I bought a lot of stuff. And then after that, I was not invited to any more Stampin' Up! Parties. No one had any in my little sphere. I wanted to go to more because I really liked the products. And anyway, so in the meantime, I had started posting on Facebook the cards that I was making with my Cricut machine. Eventually, the ladies in church, learned that I made cards. And I was on a women's retreat one day, and a friend of mine that had actually been a friend for many years, but I never knew she was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. She happened to be standing behind me as we were getting food, And we just started talking about my card making. And that's when she shared with me that she was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I ended up going over to her house one day, picked her brain. I was already ready to become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. She didn't have to do anything other than answer a few questions, because I knew I wanted to buy the products. So I also wanted a discount, and at the least, I would at least get my discounts. Now, I did focus on starting it as a business, and I did okay in the beginning, but as time went on, school and all that kind of stuff, I didn't focus on it as much. However, when I started out, I decided that I needed a YouTube channel so I could, present the things that we were selling at Stampin' Up! And do tutorials and things like that. And so began my journey. Some of you have been with me all along the way. Some of you may be watching me for the first time and thinking this video is very boring. I'm sorry. I am looking forward to coming back and sharing. That's the goal. So back to what this is about. As I shared already, I have been struggling creatively. And what I realize is one of the reasons why is because whenever I go to create, I'm thinking I need to be ready to do a video. Because I enjoy it. But doing videos are also very time consuming, especially for me. I try to do short videos. They always come out really long. I have to do a lot of editing, and they're still long for you guys. I have been looking back at some of my old videos, and I seem to I was just better at sharing. Even, being so new, I didn't seem to get distracted in my thoughts as much, or leave quite as much out as I seem to do now. I've been wanting to do live videos, but I am so afraid because I mess up so much in videos. And I'm like, once you get it out there, it's out there. If you say a word the wrong way, or I don't know, do or say something stupid, you can't take it back and edit it. Somebody has seen that. So anyway, that's off topic. See what I mean? So what I realize is that I haven't, I guess what I'm trying to say is, you may not see anything from me for a while, because I feel like I need to take some time to just enjoy crafting again. Using my machines, using the things that are in my craft room without being distracted by the idea that I gotta set up the camera and try to make the video not so long. Sometimes that means stopping in between things, remembering to turn the camera back on when I want it back on, and all that kind of stuff. I just want to create for a while. However, my prayer is that I won't lose you guys in the process. There may be videos that come up. I would eventually like to get to doing at least one every other week. I've tried once a week. Looks like this year so far it's been every other week. I was hoping to have something up for you this week, and I don't know. I have to have the freedom to just create without putting that thing over my head. I mean, I hope I'm explaining what I'm trying to say well. So yeah, I feel like I've left out some things that I wanted to say to you. But I don't know. I just know that for me to be able to have content for you that is worth your time, I need to step back a little bit and free myself up to just create. I may do some sharing videos, but I don't know when I'll be able to actually do tutorials. I'm just gonna have to just wait and see what happens. So I think that's all. Like I said, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I'm not gonna hold you up anymore. If you listened all the way to this point, thank you so much. If you're new, I apologize. Though I doubt very many new people would have actually clicked on this video. Maybe yes, maybe no. If you did, thank you again. And to all of you, I appreciate you so much stopping by my channel and checking out my videos. I do hope that you will just stay tuned. Don't click the unsubscribe button. And as always, I look forward to just being with you again. Thank you again for stopping by. Have a great day.